Good morning, everybody. As you can see from the title, today's Goodwill Tuesday. Don't mind my hair. You know, when you go to the hairdresser, they do this really great job, and then you go home and you try and do it yourself, and it never turns out. Like, it's looking a little crazy over here. But whatever, I'll live. So it's Tuesday. Went to Goodwill. No patterns again. But I did find some sewing stuff. Now, this first thing, I know what you're going to say because I said the same thing. It is a bag of about four, I'm going to open the bag actually, about 4 zippers, right? And these are vintage zippers. They're Talon. I don't know. I got to look at them. I'm not sure if they're metal or plastic. They are, this is a nylon one. This is a nylon one, nylon, nylon, also nylon. All right, so it was like $3.99 for these, but they weren't $3.99 because of my discount. I don't know why I keep buying zippers, but what I've decided is I am going to put all of the remaining zippers that I have on my Etsy shop, I'm going to put them together as one big lot, and I'm going to get rid of them because I don't ever need this many zippers. These older Talon ones, they're kind of cool, you know. Even though they're nylon, they're still vintage. You know, somebody may like them for that reason. I also have a bunch of the ones that I've gotten with these that aren't actually vintage, that are like, they're vintage because they're from the 80s, but for me it's really hard to say that something's vintage because it's from the 80s, because I'm from the 80s. Technically I'm from the 60s. But. All right, so the other thing that I found, which I thought was pretty cool, was this. You can see I didn't pay $1.49. It was half price, so it was 75 cents. But they are disposable dress shields, which I gotta be honest, I was like, wow. And my favorite part is the gay abandon, because who doesn't love a little gay abandon? I do. Always have. But I thought, wow, I've never seen these, and what a great thing, because I have 2 silk shirts that I don't wear often, and the reason I don't wear them often is, in spite of the fact that they're silk, they are so incredibly hot. Both of them are like a little dressier. I bought them for Christmas parties, and they're beautiful, but even with like no jacket, nothing, you know, just the shirt itself on, you are schwitzing when you are wearing this thing, man. It is like, they're so warm, because silk is actually very warm. And then on top of it, you can't hand wash either of them. They're both like that fussy silk that you can't hand wash. And you sweat in them like crazy. And I'm like, wow. So there's these things, look, they're disposable, and you put them inside. But I love the gay abandon. I may have to somehow cut this out and save the woman and just, you know, keep the gay abandon thing. So no real sewing stuff, that was it. Now, what I did find today though, and I've been doing this for the last couple weeks, is I found toys. Now, it's Toys for Tots time of the year again, right? As you guys know, I'm not a wealthy person, but I try and donate where I can donate. So like I talked about the food drive on Sunday, and I had the food that I had done the Ibotta deal. By the way, I did pick up the Coca-Cola, went to my Walmart, and they had rows and rows of it. So I don't know why the Walmart that I was at, which is a larger Walmart, didn't have any, and yet my tiny little Walmart that's on my way to work had it. So anyway, I got the Coke, put it in the closet. I'm going to take it to my friend's house. She's having a party for Thanksgiving. The kids will drink it. People will use it for mixers, whatever, right? Okay, so I'm at Goodwill today, and one of the things that I always do is I check the toy section, because you would be very, very surprised how many toys get donated, and they're still shrink wrapped. I've even found, it was a couple of years ago, I found a Lego set still shrink wrapped, and you could see the paper, like the birthday party paper, was still stuck to the back of it. I was like, okay, so no kid ever played with this, nobody ever used it, it was never open. So I bought it and I immediately donated it. You know, obviously the prices are much better than when you're going to the store. But with that said, always check out Target, always check out Walmart. They always have a section that has toys on clearance, Walmart especially. So let me show you what I got, and I will be donating all of these. So the first thing I found, which I was pretty happy with, is these. These are Lisa Frank coloring books, right? They're super cool, and these are kind of expensive. When you find them in stores, they're like $5 or $6, right? These were $1.49 each, and then because it was senior day, I got an additional, I don't know what off them. They ended up being like 90 something, some weird amount, like 94 cents or something like that. But I was really happy. I actually found 3. I had thumbed through them to make sure that they weren't colored in, but I hadn't really looked at them. And the third one actually had a page that someone had started to color it. But these 2 are completely unused, so they will be donated. In that same vein, right near these was this. It's a pack of Rose Art colored pencils, right? These were $1.49. Again, got them for less than $1 with the discount. Never been used. Completely new. And the thing that's interesting about this is the packaging on these, to me, looks kind of old, but look at those. They've never been used. So I was like, wow, that's really cool. Okay, then I found 2 of these. I thought these were interesting. They're Shrek puzzle kits. And these were $2.99. You know, these were pricey. These were almost $3. But they have a sticker sheet, the puzzle, and a poster. They're both, from what I can tell, oh no, I'm sorry, one's Donkey. So one is Donkey. I thought they were both the same. I didn't even realize that. And one's Princess Fiona. And they come with a poster. The nice thing about Shrek is Shrek's really universal, even though the movies are getting a little dated. They're pretty universal because they're on Disney Plus. You can still buy them on DVD if that's what you want. You know, they're on TV on a regular basis. So I thought this would be a great thing to donate. I think for my Sundays and Sibel this week, I'm going to talk about how I do the donations that I do for toys, because I kind of have a style of doing it. And it's a style of doing it that I started doing because I have been doing toy donations for probably 25 years. I remember when I was working for an investment firm in Philadelphia, I decided to organize a toy donation for the local women's shelter. And it was really great. And it was really nice. Like, the people in my office got really involved. We got a lot of toys. The woman from the women's shelter came, picked everything up the day we were closing, which was the day before Christmas Eve. Came and picked everything up. It was no hassle. And we did that for years, the whole time I worked there. And then I found out, which I thought was great, that after I left, another woman in my office carried it on, even after I left that job. So I was really happy. So they kept doing it through, I don't know when. I left in 2000, so apparently they kept doing it, or I'm sorry, 2001 I left. So they kept doing it. And I was really happy about that. But I think what I'm going to do on my Sunday and Sibel show, my show now, is I'm going to talk about what toys I always buy, what toys I always look for, how I kind of do this, why I do it, you know, where I find great deals on toys. So even if you're not donating toys, I find great deals on toys, really, really good deals. And I'd be more than happy to talk about those places. So that'll be my next video. I'll be doing that Sunday. At some point in time, I'm still going to do a video about the bus driver shortage, because honestly, guys, this week, today's Tuesday, right? So it's not even a week. We were back yesterday and this morning. We have people calling out. We have people who I think may have actually left. It's crazy where I work, and there's nobody. There's, you know, we don't even have enough people for the regular staffing. So we don't have other people. Today they pulled one of the guys from maintenance, Steve, and when we were in session, not last week, but the week before, they pulled the mechanic to drive one of the buses. Like, they're really getting desperate. So yeah, it's bad. And I'm just going to say one more thing. You know, by the way, I hate daylight savings, but I realized yesterday morning why daylight savings actually is a good thing. And that is because before we broke for the teachers' convention, when I went to pick up my kids, it was dark outside. A lot of them wore dark clothes. A lot of them are running for the bus. Now it's light, so I can see them, which means other cars can see them. So I'm just going to leave you with that note. So until my next video, like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, and we'll talk about toys and toy drives. And I'd love to hear some of your comments on where you get toys and things like that. And I'll see you guys on Sunday. Bye. Have a great day. Stay warm.